Morning, everybody. Ryne Foster here. I'm going to be going through a barbell workout with you guys. So, majority of all these movements, I got 3 supersets and 6 total exercises. Most of them are with the barbell. There are some that are going to be on the floor, core exercise. And what we're going to do is kind of a mixture of some strength sets and rep ranges, and some hypertrophy. So some higher reps, less sets. Alrighty, so the first one we have is going to be a barbell bench press superset with a barbell bicep curl. So my suggestion is, prior to working out, prior to doing this, do some foam rolling, go outside, jog 5 to 7 minutes, get that heart rate going. We will have a dynamic warm-up video coming out shortly, so maybe reference that, do that dynamic warm-up prior to doing this workout, this movement, all right? So, like I mentioned, the first superset is going to be a bench press with barbell and with a barbell bicep curl. So, my suggestion is we're going to do a couple acclimation sets. I have the 45s on here right now. I'm going to take these off, and we're just going to do the bar first. Down. Whoops. All right, and rep range wise here, we're going to be doing a 5 by 5, so 5 sets of 5 reps. So we're going pretty heavy, moderately heavy to upper middle weight. So you really want to push yourself here by that last rep. So I'm going to start with no weight on this. Probably do anywhere between 10 to 12 reps on this one. Get set. Make sure you pinch those shoulder blades, keep those elbows tucked. And here we go. So we're doing this just to get our body ready to go through that bench press motion. Just getting it ready to go. So I don't know how many that was, but I felt it was pretty sufficient. So, and then from here, when we're acclimating up to that working set, you just want to slowly add on. I would say anywhere between 5 to maybe 7.5, upwards of 10 pounds per increase. Might be pushing it just a little bit, but you kind of know your body, so kind of go off that. So I'm gonna throw those 45s back on. I'm going to do probably 5 reps here. Probably put that weight on first. Alright, here we go. So, 3 to 5 reps, I'd say here. Keeping that same form. One more. So rest in between, I would say anywhere between a minute to upwards of 3 minutes, depending on how heavy you're going. You just want to make sure your body's recovered between sets before we go into another one. Because we are pushing heavier load here, we need that little bit more time to rest. I guess while I'm resting here, I can turn on my Apple Watch exercise. Turn that on. See these calories that I'm about to burn here. Alright. Let's add a little bit more weight. I'm going to put 10s on each side here. Then we go into the bicep curl. We don't really need to acclimate too much there because we're kind of sticking with that higher rep range, so we're not going as heavy. So when I go into the barbell bicep curl, I won't really need to acclimate too much on that. And from doing these warm-up sets, my body's already starting to get going. I'm starting to pick up a sweat a little bit. Heart rate's starting to get elevated. So I'm going to do probably another three reps here. Get set. so from here, I'm probably going to put on another 10. This is probably going to be my working weight. So 45, 2 10s on each side. Doing 175 here. Because, like you, I haven't really been underneath the barbell in a while, so it's been a couple months for me as well. Alright, so I'm just going to rest a little bit longer. You just want to make sure you got nice contact with your upper back on the bench, making sure those elbows are kind of tucked, trying to keep a nice neutral wrist position as we're pressing that bar. Alrighty. Okay, so this is going to be my first set of 5 reps here. Here, make sure those lats are nice and tight, and here we go. Go. 1 set down, 4 more to go. All right, so now from here, I'm going to go right into that barbell bicep curl. All righty, so you're going to see me, I'm going to take off these weights just like you guys would be doing at home. Slide these off. And for this one, probably going to put a 5 on each side. So we're doing 3 sets of 12 reps here. I'm going to slide this out a little bit, get some more room. And with this one, you want to kind of make sure your wrists are, kind of in line with your shoulders as we're curling. You don't want them out too far, and you don't want them too narrow. From here, nice tall posture. And then we're trying to bring our palms to our shoulders. And 2 more. And relax. Alrighty. There we go. 1 set down there, 2 more to go. So while I'm in my rest period here, I'm going to switch out the weights to go back to the bench press. So we're putting on that 45. 2 10s. Slide this bench back in. Alright, and that's another reason why we're doing the supersets is we're giving ourselves optimal time to recover from the previous movement. So while I was doing the bicep curl, I was recovering, my body was kind of recovering from that bench press. So by the time that I load up these weights, or about the time that I've done the bicep curl, take those weights off, loaded these weights up, my body's pretty much kind of recovered from that last set. So once you get the weights on, you're probably good to go ahead and do that second set of the bench press. So here we go. Get set. Make sure those shoulder blades are tight, lats tight. So, now that I'm kind of recovered from bicep curl, we can go right into it. Weights off, put that 5 back on for the second set. Bench out of the way. All right, here we go. Second set of the bicep curls of 3. Stall posture. Here we go. 1, 2, 9, 3 more. 11 and 12. Just one more of those. So while I'm recovering, this guy's off. Third set, bench press. Grab a drink of water as well. This guy back in. Set. Okay, here we go, third set. Set here. Make sure those shoulder blades are locked in, elbows tight. Here we go. Two more of those. Last one of the bicep curl. Out. Last time. Alright, here we go. Last set here. Tall. Nine, 3 more. And go. Okay, done with the bicep curl, so we've got 2 more of the bench press, and then we're moving on to our next superset. I think I'm sweating now. Alright, here we go. So set 4, the bench press. 2 more. set. Alrighty, take a little breather here. Got one more set. Just want to let you guys know we all miss you. Can't wait to have everyone back. We're getting the club ready. Everything's trying to be separated, keeping it as clean as possible. Can't wait to have all you guys back in here. We miss all you guys. So that's from us of the training staff, training department, and everyone else here that works here at CBRC. We miss you guys. So can't wait to get back to that normal schedule. Oh, it's been a long 2.5 months. So I'm gonna grab a drink of water. And while I'm resting here, the next 2 exercises are gonna be a barbell squat. That's gonna be 5 by 5, so 5 sets, 5 reps. So we're going a little bit heavier there. And then tricep dips on the bench. So that'll be our next 2 exercises. And that'll be 3 sets of 12 reps, the tricep dips. All right, feeling pretty good. It's been a while, like I said, so I'm feeling really good. My body's feeling good. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock out this last set. Done there. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna rearrange the rack to get into that squat exercise next. So here we go. Take a little time here. Set, proper height. Just double check, make sure it's good for me. It might be a little high. And here I'm just do an acclimation set, probably just 1 set here. 1 set. Probably about 10 reps, just to get that squat feeling. Get those knees, get that core tight as we're squatting. Hey, that's probably good. You know what? I'm gonna move this down 1. A little high for me. So like I mentioned before, it's been a while for me getting under a barbell, doing this type of strength training. So I'm gonna go relatively light, nothing too crazy here for my 5 by 5, because I don't want to be hurting too bad tomorrow. So I'm just gonna throw a 45 on each side. Now you guys can determine what's heavy enough for you guys when you guys get home, when you guys are doing this at home. So I'm just going to put a 45 on each side. And then we'll get into the dips. The dips, we don't really need any acclimation sets there. Just kind of get into it. So our triceps or shoulders, pretty warmed up from doing the bench prior. So, all right, first set, squats, 5 by 5, 5 reps. Here we go. Make sure those feet about shoulder width. Once again, keeping that core tight as we lower, keeping that chest up, head up. There's 1. 4 and 5. Don't mind the cracking of the knees and the hips. the first set. Then we're gonna go right into those dips. Slide this over just a little bit for you guys. And we're gonna do 3 sets of 12 here. So with the dips, going around the outside of your hips, legs extended straight out. Alrighty. If you want to make it a little easier, we can bend the knees. Alright, that's going to be a little bit easier, a little bit harder. Keep those legs straight. Try to go down as far as you can. Keep that core tight. 5, 6, 7. One more. And relax. Alright, so that one moved pretty quick, so I'm gonna take a little rest before I get back into the squat. Whew, sweating now. Sweating now. Alrighty. Grab a drink. So I would say, once again, rest between here. Give yourself as much time as you need to recover. I mean, I wouldn't stretch it past 3, 4, 5 minutes. 1 to 3 minutes at the max. But anywhere between 1 to 2 minutes between your sets is probably sufficient. And also depends on how heavy you're going. If you're going really heavy, you might need to recover a lot longer. Whew. Alrighty. Alright. So, second set here, up 5. Here we go. Set here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. And 5. Alrighty. Back to the tricep dips. Second set here. There we go. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. 12. Take a little breather there. So if you guys have any questions, any comments, leave some comments down below. If you want to reach any of us, go on our website. Reach our emails. If you have any questions for any of us trainers or anybody else here at the club, all of our emails are on our website, my-cbrc.com. Once again, we can't wait to have you guys back. We miss you guys. So we got set number 3. All right, here we go. Set that core tight, head up, chest up. Here we go. 4, one more, and 5. Alrighty, almost there. And in between sets, I'm starting to feel the hamstring a little bit. Give yourself a stretch. If you want to grab a foam roller, rolling out between sets, that's perfectly fine. Once again, I'll say it again. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've done this, so I've been stuck at home like you guys. Stretch those hammies out a little bit. All right, going on our third and final set of the dips. Here we go. Last set here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, we're done with those dips. Whew. All right, catch a little break, a little breather, drink. Stretch my hamstrings out a little bit. So I feel it back there. That back nice and flat. Trying to take our nose to our toes here. We're stretching out. So we're done with the bench for this workout. So I'm just going to move this out of the way. I don't need this anymore. We got two more sets here. All right. There we go. One more. There we go. Alrighty. Alright. One more there. Whew, I'm starting to feel it. Check our YouTube out. We got tons of old videos that we posted the past 2 months. If you haven't yet, looking for something different, stuck in that same routine, we have a ton of videos on our YouTube channel. Check our Facebook. Got a lot of content out there for you guys, so if you're taking advantage of it, because we enjoy pushing it out to you guys, keeping you guys, in check and in line. All right, we got one more here. Ooh, feeling this left hammy a little bit. Rest a little bit longer. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the weather. It's nice outside. Get out there, go on a walk, run, playground. Ah, last one. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, final set. Final set. Chest up, head up, core tight, especially on this final set. Starting to get a little tired here. 3, 4, last one, and 5. Alright, rack this guy. Okay, while I'm resting here, we're gonna finish with some Romanian deadlifts. So we're really gonna hit the hamstrings here. I'm gonna go kind of light on these deadlifts. I'm feeling in the hamstrings already, so be the judge of that when you're doing this workout at home. If you're already starting to feel the hamstrings, that means they're already kind of working. So we don't really need to overload them too much. We want to, but not too much where we're gonna be stuck on the toilet. We don't want that when we try to get up. Alrighty, and then we're going to superset it with some marching planks, so we're getting a little core, since we haven't hit that yet. Take these off. And I'm going to lower the barbell down. And with this final superset, we're going to do 3 sets, 12 reps of each. With the marching planks, they're going to be 12 reps each leg. So 24 total, 12 each leg. So like I mentioned, I'm going to go pretty light on these These are Romanian deadlifts, stiff-legged deadlifts, they're also called. So I'm just going to put some 25s on each side. Just like I mentioned, I'm already feeling my hamstrings. So, 3 sets, 12 reps here. You want your feet, I would say, about shoulder width. You don't want them too wide. You know, we're not doing a sumo deadlift here, but you don't want them too narrow as well. So I'd say about shoulder width, maybe just inside, and then hands, like I mentioned with the bicep curl, in line with the shoulder. When we pick it up, we're gonna use the legs first. All right. Pinch those shoulder blades together. All right, make sure you have a nice flat back. All right, and we're hinging right at our hips, keeping that back flat. And as we're lowering, we're going to really focus on trying to get that feeling in our hamstrings. All right, there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more. And relax. And we're going to lower it the same way we picked it up with our legs. But like I was mentioning, we really want to try to feel it in our hamstrings. Not really our low back. If we're starting to feel it in our low back, we might want to lighten the load up a little bit. If we're still feeling in the low back, we might want to move to maybe some hip bridges instead of doing some weighted deadlifts. But just kind of make sure we're really focusing on the hamstrings back there as we're lowering, bending at the hip. Okay, so the next movement we're going into is those marching planks. This is going to be 3 sets of 12 reps. Going to the floor, 12 reps each leg. Keeping that nice plank position. Forearms, toes, back flat, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 4 more. And 24. Alrighty guys, so main goal of that, try and keep those hips nice and level. We're not rocking the hips when we lift the legs up. So keeping that core tight is going to keep those hips level. And then when you lift the leg, your feet up, you don't need to lift them up, 2-3 feet, maybe 6 inches, 8 inches at the most off the ground. You're going to get that feeling that you're looking for, lifting up that high. Alrighty. So 1 set down, 2 more to go. We're almost done. All right. Stretch the hamstrings out just a little bit. Before we get to that second set. All right, here we go. Pick it up, use those legs, core tight. All right, core tight. Pinch your shoulder blades, back flat. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 more. And relax. Breath a little bit. Get the sweat off your face. There we go. Second set. Marching planks. Here we go. and relax. Relax. All right. Catch that breath. Almost done. Almost done. As we say, last set, best set. Here we go. See where I'm at. 280 calories burned so far in 30 minutes. Good strength training workout. Here we go. Almost done. Almost done. Catch that breath a little bit longer. Shake the legs out. All right, here we go. Last set here. Back flat, core tight. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more. And relax. All right. Done there. All right. Last set. Here we go. Last set, marching planks. And then we're done. All right. Just breath a little bit. All right. Here we go. Core tight. 1, 2, 3. 4 more. 3 and 4. There we go. And we're done. Nice job, guys. Once again, comment down below if you have any questions. Go on our website if you have any questions. Want to ask us personally. All of our emails are on there. Leave a like on the video. Once again, we miss you guys. Can't wait to see you. And we'll see you soon.